Hi, I'm Larry, owner of Gray Whale Paddle here in the Sacramento area, and I've been out experimenting and testing the new Sea Eagle NeedleNose inflatable board. You know, I think a lot of us have kind of a preconception about inflatables as not being serious, maybe something for occasional use or carrying in on an airplane ride or back of your car. But actually what I found is that the NeedleNose actually pretty much performs like a composite board and can pretty much do anything. So one of the things I'm doing today is I've been out on the board putting it through its kind of course, and I've now got my son Zach on the water, and he's going to show us some of the things it can do. I mean, the board is perfectly capable of a good kick turn. Granted, that's not a beginner move, that's a more advanced move, often used in racing to get around buoys quickly. The board, in spite of having fairly soft rails, is actually very good at edging. You can actually get good control and course correction by just a little leaning from side to side on the board. You know, not to mention, it tracks like an arrow. I mean, it really tracks like an arrow, yet it's still highly turnable. With a kick turn, with even just a bow or stern sweep, you can make pretty quick sweeping turns with it. So Zach's going to demonstrate some of those things for us, and we're going to see how that looks. So for the skeptics out there that don't think an inflatable board's a real board, take a look at this.
Yeah, this board, as far as inflatables go, every board may have a little flex, composites included, but inflatable boards, it has a misinterpretation, and people think they're just going to be wobbly and flexy and all over the place. But this board here is very stiff and has a structural integrity. It feels very strong and very stiff. It cuts through the water nicely. It's very fast. It feels much more like a composite board, and the stereotype for inflatable boards is just completely obliterated with this board. There's no comparison. This doesn't feel like inflatable board at all. This feels much more like a composite board. The last couple of years, I've been to the Outdoor Retailer Show in Salt Lake City, Utah, and to the open demo day to try all the different boards from all the different manufacturers. And now that they all have inflatable boards, prior to this one being released, I tried them all, and not only now that I've tried this, does it blow them out of the water, but I mean, this is comparable to any of the composite boards as well. This is something special. It's right up there with the composite boards. I don't even consider this to be much of an inflatable. This doesn't feel like an inflatable. It doesn't perform like an inflatable to me. It's fast. It's maneuverable, and it feels great. I'd race this board anytime. I like it a lot.